when the queen to come back, as soon as she gets back, we're gonna have her bring on the next guest. Somebody say that tie is ugly. Yeah, makes sense. See why you would say that. It is definitely different. It's unique. Definitely not everybody's taste. Speaking of suits, man, if you guys want to get some good suits, giving out game, you don't have a big budget, I highly recommend Express. Express, if you guys are watching this, you guys should be, we should be doing something because I'm a big believer in Express. Been wearing Express for like a long time. They got some nice stuff, man. So guys, you don't want to spend $10,000 on a suit. You don't want to spend $3,000, $4,000 on a nice suit. I highly recommend Express, and they have some really nice suits, bro. Really, 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 really nice suits. I don't even know if people even wear suits anymore. I don't know why they don't. They definitely should. Somebody said scene. I don't even know what scene is. What is that? AliExpress is crazy. AliExpress is crazy, but I don't shop there. The belt rotten. Yeah, man, I hate letting go of belts, y'all. He looks pregnant. I am. Head ass. Are you ready, baby?
Yes, yes.
Somebody said I shop at Goodwill. I've got to be the best Goodwill in the world.
Okay. Oh, we got a girl from San Diego, Lex.
That's sick. We'll love to see the view. Braves are always really, 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 really good. Penthouses only, so makes sense.
I don't know why.
What's wrong, baby? Oh, people hopping up?
No, it's just that like she keeps loading, but
Just Buddha.
Nah.
I think we had her on here before, baby.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's not at the same people.
Oh, okay, McCain. We got some cuties today. Okay. Ratch got the juice. Let's see if she really got the juice.
Yeah. Man, I can't even show off the shoes with this fit because that's just unfair.
Unfair.
It's just unfair, man. Y'all not ready for that swag. Listen, guys. Suits don't have to be uncomfortable. Get them stretchy. Wear sneakers. I recommend red bottoms.
What? Okay.
Somebody say, Sean, you handsome. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Your favorite? Ooh, this girl has a beautiful profile picture.
Is that how we say beautiful, baby?
Beautiful profile.
B-E-A.
Hello?
Is she
Hey,
beautiful or is she like B-E-A?
Hello.
Hello. Hi. I don't know about
Say
the second
nobody
beautiful. Hey. What's your?
Hey.
Oh.
Ooh, my hair is kind of... Okay. My name is Tommy. I'm from
what's
Texas.
Okay, got you.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready with the answers.
I love it. How many lives you been to?
Like when y'all started popping and stuff, like started tuning in.
Love it. Okay. Well, what's your question?
Okay, I have a couple of questions. I have them down here. I wonder if I could go to... Ooh, okay. All right, so my first question is, in another live, Sean, you mentioned that... Hello? Can y'all hear me?
Hello? Yeah, we can hear
Oh,
you.
okay. Sorry.
If you have another
It
connection
sounded like y'all
issue,
were muted for a second.
yeah. You said it sounded like we were mute?
Yeah, I couldn't hear y'all for a second, but I can hear you now.
Gotcha. Well, you were talking.
Yeah, so I was saying on another live, you mentioned how you were talking about commitment and committing to things. And you said that it's not possible to commit to two things. Like you have to be committed to one thing. This is kind of like a 2-3-part question.
Yeah.
You said you can't commit to multiple things. You have to commit to one thing.
Yep.
But I see that logic doesn't apply to your relationships. So were you just speaking in general? Were you speaking towards business, or what was that?
I feel like you got to find one thing and go all in. For me, I'm not committed to a woman. I'm committed to my mission, and women are a part of my mission, but I'm committed solely to my mission.
Okay. All right. My next question
And,
is for
and any man that's worth a damn is only going to be committed to his mission, right? Like that's what he should be committed to. Like a woman should never, I mean, a man should never solely base his life around a woman. That does not make any sense. Is a woman going to be a big part of his life? Is he going to have love, admiration, and appreciation for her? Absolutely. But like, if a man was supposed to revolve his life around a woman, he wouldn't even work a job. He would just stay home all day and be in her face and kiss her and rub her feet and do all that. And he would never leave. He would never go anywhere. He would just serve her 24/7. Women don't want that. Women want a man that's about something, that's doing something, that's making things happen in the world.
So with that answer, you don't believe women are the same, that their lives don't just
I don't
revolve.
believe women are the same. Can I? First of all, women are powerful, and y'all don't know y'all own power. All of us exist. It's freaking 30,000 people in this live, and we all came from one thing in common. We got black people in here. We got Mexicans, Africans, Taliban. No, I'm just kidding. We got all type of people in here. Americans, Indians. All type of people in here. We got one thing in common, and that's that we all came from a woman. Everybody here came from a woman, and that is powerful. Women are the creators of life. Women take care of life. Women take care of society.
Okay. My next question is for
Let me
Olivia.
make that perfectly clear to you. No, I don't think that men and women are the same at all. As a
Yeah,
matter of
I got that
fact,
from your
women are
answer.
extremely powerful.
I got that from your answer. Thank you.
All right.
Olivia, my next question is for you in regards, because obviously this is a situation that you're okay with. I'm not even going to go into like the controversy and stuff. But my question is, with Sean dating other women, are there boundaries that you have, or he can kind of just do whatever he wants because you trust his judgment, as you've said before?
Okay, so we both agreed upon, like, if new girls are coming in, that we'll speak to each other about it, and just things are not a surprise. So
Okay.
that's what I would say is transparency and clear communication on who's coming in and out.
And I want to add to that, babe. I want to take away. As far as boundaries as well, this is a great question. This is a beautiful question. This is one of the best questions we've ever been asked. This was a mistake that I honestly made, like in other relationships, to be completely
I
transparent.
was going to ask that if that's a mistake you made with Shanice.
With yeah, as far as boundaries, first of all, I do not have casual sex. Like at all. I do not have casual sex. I have not had sex with a woman besides Shanice or Olivia in like since we got together. I haven't. I've had plenty of opportunities. I've been butt naked with girls before. Didn't touch them because I have no interest in sticking parts of me inside parts of them unless we're building together. Because I think sex is very, 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 very powerful. So with great power comes great responsibility, and I don't want to like toot on, but she trusts me with that responsibility. The moment she saw me just doing things that weren't mission oriented and sleeping with random girls, she wouldn't be here. a woman's not going to submit to my ego. She's going to submit to like my mission. That's what I personally believe. I could be wrong, but that's what I believe. Okay. So with that being said, the moment I'm doing things outside of my mission and creating relationships that's not mission oriented is the moment she's going to like leave. Is that like true for you? Like if you just saw me bringing random girls in, having sex, just like, bro, like just abusing that power. Like
it's not respectful for you or the mission or the family. It's just not.
And I got a family to protect. And I also, before I will be intimate with any girl, she has to get a screening. We got to see results. Like I got a family to protect. I'm not taking any risk at all. So there's a lot of precautions in there, and I do not take that responsibility of a woman cherishing, or like allowing me access to her body lightly, allowing me access to her spirit lightly. I don't take that lightly at all. I think energy exchanges are real. I think, you know, soul ties and all that stuff is real. So I'm very careful with who I have sex with. And to be honest with you, when I'm really focused, I got amazing dick. So it's just like girls, as much as they don't want to admit it, they fall in love. They fall in love via sex, and it's very, very powerful. And if I don't want a woman falling in love with me unless we're truly going to build together. I don't want that, because that's when you see crazy situations happen. And I've been in the craziest situations. So I'm like, yo, I'm never, if we're not building, I'm not doing it. I'm cool. Y'all can have that.
Okay. And just so y'all know, I'm not really here to counter your answers.
You guys may be looking at me like I'm crazy, and girls may be looking at me like I'm crazy. It's because you never had great beefcake before. And if guys, you don't believe that, it's because you don't know how to sling that thing. You got to learn, take some. And I'm not claiming to be the best in the world. That's not what I'm saying. But listen, when I want to do my thing, I do my thing. Period. All right. So with that being said, you guys got to like understand how powerful that is, bro. It is so powerful. And guys who really like, they know, that's why girls go back to the toxic guy. That's why they go back to the toxic guy. Like every single time, they're always going to go back to the best they ever had until it reaches like a total breaking point where they just literally can't be in that situation anymore. Girls know it. They're always going to go back to the best that they had, no matter what.
Okay. Well, I'm not really here to discuss y'all's sex life.
I'm not talking about me. I'm not talking about me and Olivia. I'm just saying that it's very.
Yeah, I'm not here to discuss your sex life either. I mean, your answer made sense. That it just kind of like got away from my question a little bit. And I don't want to take too much of anyone's time.
You probably didn't want that perspective, but go ahead.
No, you answered my question. You just went into something else, is what I'm saying. But my next question is, earlier you mentioned that you yourself and men like you don't come a dime a dozen. So there's really, you don't see a need for the women that you're in relationships with to date other men. Why? I feel like with that statement, it leads me to believe, correct me if I'm wrong, that you don't feel the same way about your queens, that they don't come a dime a dozen, since you are able to have so many of them, because there's not one that just fits everything that you need. Does that make sense? Because you said I come a dime a dozen. Why do they have to go and be with other guys? If they want to do that, they won't be with me.
I think 98% of women are a complete waste of time. And I think that no. I wouldn't even say that. That's cap. For me, I would say 90. I would flip that. I would say 98% of women are like, have the potential. I want to say this potential to be wifey material. Now, if they do the self-work, if they do the development, if they like actually want those things, because not every woman wants to have a family. They don't. Some women just want to do their career thing. Okay, cool. You do that. I would say 98% of women have the potential to be wifey, right? Obviously, we all got to do work. Mm-hmm. And I would say 99% of men are full of shit. And I don't think that they should be like dating at all.
I feel like that didn't really answer my question.
It does answer your question. Basically, more women have the potential to be wifey, but they have to put in like the work. And then I say only about, I shouldn't even say 99. I say only 5. I think only 5% of men in the world should be dated. I know I was dating in the past and I shouldn't have been dated. Like, I don't think I earned the right to start dating until probably like, man.
Okay, so you're basically saying that there are a lot more women
Yeah.
of value that
Yeah.
can be with one man, like in the situation that you're in. Okay. All right. If that's how you feel, that's
No,
the
that's not
answer
how I
to
feel.
your
That's the
question.
truth. Why is it so hard for women to find a good man?
Um,
If they're so out there, why is it so hard for them? There's so many women.
people have the same way.
There's
The
at
same
least
way
10,000.
Olivia aligns with your values
There's
is
at
the
least
same way that women should look for men that are aligned with their values. Because if you're going out and you're begging something, you're begging of things from a man that he's not already ready to provide, then you're going to be in that constant, you're asking, he's not giving, he's giving you words, but not actions. And that's, I feel personally, because I mean, you say how you feel, I'm saying how I feel. I feel personally, a lot of women, they settle and they take less than they deserve and they don't hold men accountable when it comes to what they feel like they deserve and their standards. I don't feel like there's just not good men out there. They're
I
just
think
settling for
women.
the men.
I also think women do what they feel like is safe, and I think women settle more than men. I think men get the best that they can, and women get what they can. Women certainly don't get relationships from the best guy that they get attention from. Just because a guy's willing to sleep with you doesn't mean he's willing to give you a relationship. I
Yeah,
think
definitely.
I think women settle way more than men. So I think you make a great. And you made another point about talking and not enough action. And I think that was the number one mistake I made with Shanice, was just not providing enough mentally, physically, spiritually, emotionally, financially, just not providing enough and just doing too much talking. And honestly, that was that, but it was rooted in like my own ego and a lack of vulnerability to express the things that like to confront things and handle them. And I'll never make that mistake again.
Okay, that's good to hear. Olivia, my next question for you is I feel like maybe it's different now in the past couple lives, just being that the circumstances have changed. But I feel like in the past, um, people would ask you about your relationship with Sean. And it seems like, and I know someone mentioned this the other day, it seems like